వెల్కమ్ టు ద స్ట్రీమ్. ఈరోజు కొంచెం క్వాలిటీ ఎలా ఉంది చెప్తున్నాను. కొత్త ప్రయత్నాలు చేశాను. మంచిగా ఆడతామని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తాను. పాత ప్లేయర్ అనుకుంటాడు. మెస్సీ బాగుంటాడు, రొనాల్డో కూడా బాగుంటాడు. రెండు నా దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి అకౌంట్. ఈ మధ్యలో వాళ్ళంతా బిస్కెట్ గాళ్ళు ఆ విలియం పాల్చి కొంచెం వజీన్ గోల్ కీపర్ ఉన్నాడు కదా, అది బాగుంది. ఫార్మేషన్లో కొంచెం అటు ఇటుగా ఉంది. బాగా ఆడాలని ఉన్నాడా, తెగాడుతా అంటున్నాడా.
Suffered just about every setback imaginable. I'm delighted to see him finally fulfill his potential, especially on that attacking front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably
Ronaldo
thought
కదా,
he
Ronaldo
hit the target judging
తీస్తాడా?
by his reaction.
chance to counter.
Drop it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's big chance. What is her shot? Goal! Japan! And Japan in front. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish.
Sure,
And the
running
setup
from
was
that.
very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri. Disappointed with that.
Messi.
Tries to play it
Messi.
through.
Messi.
Szoboszlai aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
And here's Szoboszlai.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Best. And it's Olmo. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri, searching pass is played there. That's really well cleared. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Well, that's well spotted. Rodri steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Paul. That's a good run down the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Shaw. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Nice interception, well timed. Szoboszlai. The most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Yes, certainly one of the players of the week. Szoboszlai. De Paul getting forward. That's not gone well. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now this could be a chance. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. That's a sharp finish. Inter are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Into the land, restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Szoboszlai. Messi. Knocks it into space. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pass is intercepted. Serginho. so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I
Shadow
suspect
bar.
both will continue with their respective
Chelsea
approaches,
or Arda?
give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back. And we are back underway. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And this is Messi. Dest. Dani Olmo. Now he's got space here. This is a promising build-up. Opts for safety. Kunde. Now DiMarco. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Massaro. Well, that's well seen too. Dest. Dani Olmo. This is Messi. DiMarco calmly anticipates. Dest. That is good strength. Kunde. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! And that is well cleared.
That is good. But
Cross to the back post.
at least.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And for a moment, time stood still. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, good fly! And he's there to get it away. That pass isn't the best. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! Not the most convincing of passes. Dest. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dani
నా
Olmo
బాల్ నేను చిన్న దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళట్లా.
for Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Foot in. And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Ambitious ball here. He's just misjudged that one. Rodri. And it's Olmo. Mbappe. And he's quick to get rid. He's there to retrieve it. Szoboszlai threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
日本代表、選手の交代をしたたします。背番号13、ダニ・オルモ。背番号21、キリアン・エムバペ。背番号9、リオネル・メッシ。変わりまして、背番号14、小野伸二。背番号11、アーリング・ハーランド。背番号19、セルヒオ・アグエロ。以上の選手が入ります。
ఫస్ట్ అయితే గేమ్లో నాకు ఆ టర్నింగ్లో ఇది తెలుస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్ ఏం చేయాలంటే ఇప్పుడు నేను డిఫెండర్ని తెచ్చేసుకున్నాను. అది కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా అంటే నాకు తెలిసి ఆ హ్యారికేన్ వేస్ట్ ఆడ బొక్కలు హ్యారికేన్ లోపల అంటే వాడు వస్తున్నాను అనిపిస్తాడు. వాడాడు వచ్చేటప్పటికి That is
Speed
been
of
the
pass,
pass.
efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. The player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Iceland finding
Nice pass,
themselves
nice pass.
unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Put him on.
Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
At the
He's
Kadra,
just misjudged that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's another good win of the ball. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Donnarumma needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
A few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Foden has found the net here, of course. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, now he can run away with it. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo. And it's Musiala. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Vitinha! Oh, it's come. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, wonderful effort all by himself.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal में प्रकार कापाड़ा
To capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect with so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Great vision. It's made its way to him. And Aubameyang has another goal. That's a good finish.
Crap is now, bro.
Actually turned on its head.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ
Just
ಬರ್ತದೆ
how
ಆಡಕ್ಕೆ
do
ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ
they contain him?
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Iceland have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk kept his this could be a chance. And it's hoisted clear. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Well, can they get him away? Japan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri knocks it into space. Couldn't squeeze it through. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to the hour now. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Smartly reclaimed. And he's in on goal. And he's there to belt it away.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's put pay to the danger. Rice, Musiala engages and forces him off the ball. Musiala is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
For Iceland, number 19.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Coming on the field is number 7. Declan
Oh,
Rice.
he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
This ended up in no man's land. That was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
This looks promising. Vitinha with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he's making. He's very willing, though not quite
Number
able.
23. Jules Koundé. Number 8. Lionel Messi. Coming on the field. Number 6. Kylian Mbappe. Number 24. Reece James. Number 14. Federico Valverde.
And he's managed to gift it back. Camavinga, and he was quick to react. Mbappe. Camavinga. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aguero. Now it's Camavinga. Rodri. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
That always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had.
అక్కడ కట్ చేయడం పాస్ ఇటు సైడ్ పాస్
It's Mbappe. Where it came from. And he shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Iceland, after
A
90
momentary
minutes
lapse,
in,
mercilessly exploited.
Number 10,
They were absolutely
Vinicius
beaten.
Junior.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get
Vinicius
pressed from the
Junior.
front and you have no time for the ball whatsoever. You can't
Vinicius
afford to
Junior.
switch off for a moment.
2 minutes.
Expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Tim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Foden, somewhat off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's played in here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Chouameni, and he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Now it's Aubameyang. Decided especially adventurous early on. That pass surprised everyone, not in a good way. It was not Pogba. He's intervened well there. Messi. Odegaard wins the duel this time. We can run on to that. This is Aguero. De Gea claims comfortably.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And here's Aubameyang. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and he's picked it up out wide. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Serginho gets it clear. Aguero, nicely spread. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. That is good strength. Aguero, nice interception, well timed. Moving on and making good progress. Xhaka promptly onto that, and that is that. I say it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Koundé, out again for a throw-in. Dest. Now it's Dani Olmo. Slow approach does pay off here. And here's Foden. Foden. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's been cut out, well played.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. And the shots! Goal! Milan! The first significant strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused. finished, and he's done that so often.
41分背番号11
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you expect with so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Aubameyang. Now this could be a chance. Erdogan is having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Sorry guys.
Richard, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Rice. And he was quick to react. Guti was not gone well. It's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. And he's there to get it away. And he's being shifted off him. Now it's Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Rudiger cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good strength. Can he get onto this? He has found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. He's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Bono. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Pass is the best. Tagliafico. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Good offside that time.
Bye bye.
This ended up in no man's land. Locatelli. Pass somewhat off target. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Griezmann. Messi! Now who's going to be first to this?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Neuer with the clearance. 21 for a third of the way through the game. Griezmann. Tagliafico. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Griezmann. Tagliafico. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Dest. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass isn't the best. Locatelli.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. And that is well cleared. Play for a throw. And it's Rice. He's had it nicked away. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
ఇక్కడ వర్షం పడుతుందా? వర్షం పడుతుందా?
Dest, very much a player of the moment. An instinctive delivery. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Now it's Aubameyang. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tries to pass it through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Japan really could have done without this. This for the lead. Japan still a single goal behind. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Aguero. Looking to play him in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is Messi. No, again, there's no way through. Great card. So far, Jim, Japan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Well, that's well seen too. Rice. It's made its way to him. Musiala. Kunde. And Locatelli. This is Aguero. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! And he's stolen away.
ఏమన్నా
Japan
కొట్టారా బాబా
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
నిద్రపో చక్కగా చూడు 10ంటికి లేసు కొడుకోడు బాగా కొడుతున్నాడు అన్నాడు ఎవడో కానీ పక్క ఉన్నాడులో అక్కడ
So here comes the substitution. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
Aguero! Now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
This is Messi. This is Aguero. It's Aguero!
Aguero!
Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
ట్రాఫీలో పట్ట వేరే ఏం మళ్ళీ నార్మల్ షర్ట్ వేసుకుంటున్నావు సాయంకాలం అసలు మళ్ళీ షార్ట్ ప్యాంట్ పని చేసేవంటే
So we have a breakthrough.
బతికితే నీలా బతకాలన్నా
How will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for options for movement. Rooney might just make this. Now it's
అన్నీ వెనక పెట్టానన్నా
the defence. Cuts out a supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ankara Messi.
Does well to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And this is Aguero. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's got a goal. The crowd demanded, and he was
ఇప్పుడు కాస్త ఫార్మేషన్ కుదిరినట్టుంది
And he's only too grateful to capitalise.
ఇప్పుడు కాస్త ఫార్మేషన్ కుదిరింది అనిపించింది అన్న
Well, Peter, I know from experience that
పొద్దున్న ఒక మ్యాచ్ కూడా గెలవలేదన్న
the ball's going
మంచి సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ అవ్వట్లేదు నాకు ఎందుకో.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Foden has ended up in no man's land. That was good alertness. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. This is Messi, and he's managed to get free.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. The most accurate pass. Cross comes in. And the number on the board is 3. Floated through. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. He's found a way past. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have.
ఈ అమ్మ కార్డు కనుక ఇవ్వకుండా పోయింది ఏంది?
Hey, three. Call mommy on speaker.
ఏంటన్నా స్టైల్కి రెడీ అయ్యో ఫ్యాషన్ షోనా? సాటిస్ఫాక్టరీ గేమ్ వస్తుంది చాలా సేపు.
Ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Aims to win the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Aguero. Nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. That's put play to the danger. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Aguero. Foden. Looking to play it in. And he lines up across.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Tacho defending his corner stubbornly. He stood up very well to his man.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Rice. Foden. Foden on a serious charge here. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. That's going to be a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice.
That is some save from De Gea. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
వెళ్ళు బాగా.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Varniol is there and he can get that clear. Can he get on the end of it? There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Japan are looking to go forward now. Rice. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no! There's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
日本代表
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching
背
that.
番号
Well,
14
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
小野伸二
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He won't be happy with that one. He's found space here. That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now he's got space here. Somewhat off target. Oh no. Always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rodri. Pass has been well intercepted. That's been won straight back. Now that's well seen too. Foden. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Foden. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lobbed in behind.
ఓడిచ్చాడు రా అట్లా.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Messi. absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Pass isn't the best. Foden. Here's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Aguero. Modric. And here's Aguero. Foden. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Scholes. It's Denzel Dumfries. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Schneider. Played for Rijkaard. Playing crossfield, changing the point of attack. Threads one in. Ball looks a good one.
That's good defensive concentration.
Here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Has to go back here. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cracking ball. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. There's not one. Costa Curta. Portugal are a team known for their direct brand of football. So, Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it.
Bullish header! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forward behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Rodri. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely ball and a real chance now. 15 minutes till half time. Adam
నేనెందుకు అంటున్నారా నువ్వు ఆలోచిస్తున్నావా
It's O'Donnell. He's lost his man here. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and
ఏమో
dealing
ఫుడ్
with
కూడా
it.
నార్మల్గా ఎక్కడ చాలా లోపలికి ఉండొచ్చు కదా ఇది
Have their second corner now.
అదేరా నీకు ఆ లోపల కదా 10 నిమిషాలు ఇక్కడ దగ్గరగా నీకు అది లోపల
That's a fair try.
సైడ్ రావాలంటే నా పాటే వెళ్ళాలి నా పాటే
Yeah, he may have snatched it
చాలా
down,
దూరం
even though it was quite close.
And